Hey, what's going on YouTube? My name is Holden Blaze, and today we're going to be talking about Ponke cryptocurrency and discussing how high it can go in this bull market. As many of you know, Ponke is one of my favorite meme coins for this cycle, and I still personally think it has a lot of gas left in the tank. If we look at Ponke on CoinMarketCap, we have to note that it is currently sitting at 38 cents with a market cap of $215 million. It has been quite choppy for these summer months, but it's basically sitting at the exact same price that we were at back in May. And I personally think that Ponke will experience a lot of upside when Solana finally decides to rip. You see, at the start of this video, we will be talking about Solana quite a lot, and that is because Ponke is a meme coin that is based on Solana. Historically, Ethereum has been the host of some big meme coins in the past, but this cycle, Solana really is taking over that role, and I think Ponke is in a great position to capitalize off the next leg of this Solana move. Solana is currently sitting at $150 with a market cap of $70 billion. While that is quite high, we have to note that Ethereum hit $1/2 of $1 trillion last cycle. And so that means if Solana is able to match that market cap, we still could see a 7x from these levels. If that event does happen and Solana really takes off this cycle, I believe that Ponke will really take off as well. It needs a lot less capital to flow into it to see a lot of multipliers, and I personally think that $1 Ponke is just the beginning. I could be wrong, I'm not a financial advisor and none of this video is financial advice. However, we will outline a couple possible outcomes for Ponke this cycle, and personally I am not selling any Ponke at $1. I have much higher price targets for my Ponke, and I really think it is dependent on this Solana move. For months, Solana has been chopping around and going nowhere, and so it's been no surprise at all that Ponke is doing the exact same thing. However, I want to show you a couple charts related to Solana that look quite bullish. This is Solana compared to Ethereum. You can see that throughout the bear market here, Solana was underperforming Ethereum, hitting lower lows and lower highs all the way down. However, once we officially got in the bull market for a lot of altcoins late last year, Solana has been absolutely killing it against Ethereum. And personally, I don't think this trend is going to stop. It's really important to note that this trend is happening at the beginning of a bull market and is a great indication of what's to come. Usually trends like this continue throughout a whole bull market, and altcoins that are outperforming Bitcoin tend to keep outperforming Bitcoin. The same thing goes with Solana compared to Ethereum. If Solana has been vastly outpacing Ethereum for months on end, it's most likely going to continue that trend into 2025, and we could still see a lot of gains on Solana. I also want to show you this chart right here. This is the number of new addresses on the Solana network. You can see throughout the past 12 months, this trend has been going upwards. However, if you zoom out to the all-time chart, it's really noticeable that we are in an uptrend, and this cycle is quite different than last cycle. In September alone, we almost saw 100 million new Solana addresses created, and again, I don't think this trend is stopping anytime soon. Ethereum has held pretty steady when it comes to its rate of growth throughout the past year. However, again, if you zoom out to an all-time chart, you can see that Ethereum is in a long-term downtrend. This, again, I think is something that's going to continue. As there's more and more competition in the layer 1 space, Ethereum is going to be less of a powerhouse, and I would not be surprised at all if we see this long-term downtrend continue for Ethereum. Now, you could just say that this downtrend is the result of so many people already having an Ethereum address, and that there's just not enough people in the world to keep creating addresses. While this point is absolutely valid, you need to compare this chart for Ethereum with this chart for Solana. There's a clear winner when it comes to this cycle. I'm not saying that Solana is destined to flip Ethereum, or that someday this cycle Ethereum's going to be valued less than Solana when it comes to market cap. All I'm saying is that Solana is really hot this cycle, and I think it's really smart to get some meme coins based on Solana. This is one of the main reasons I'm bullish on Ponke, and as we look at more data surrounding Solana, it only looks more and more bullish. This is the number of new addresses on the Solana network, and this line shows a daily 7-day moving average. You can see right here that this chart is going absolutely exponential. More and more people are trading on Solana, and that is in part due to all of the memes finding success on Solana. As a whole, if we look at the data, Solana is completely undervalued when it comes to Ethereum, and I think it's going to continue to outperform Ethereum for the rest of this bull market. Because of that, I would not be surprised if Solana meme coins really outperform as well. And like I've outlined in previous videos, Ponke is a powerhouse of memes and has such a big following that it cannot be ignored when it comes to Solana meme coins. Now that we covered the Solana part of this video, let's start talking about Ponke. Ponke only needs $215 million to double its market cap, whereas $215 million does absolutely nothing to Solana. This is still a meme coin that's relatively small, and if we look at some of the top meme coins on CoinMarketCap, we do have to scroll down a little bit in order to find Ponke. I personally think that Ponke is much better than a lot of the coins above it. Some of these are just on a hot streak at the moment, like SPX 6900 and Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 Inu. However, if I'm being honest, I think Ponke deserves a spot in the top 10 meme coins. Like Turbo, I would not be surprised if Ponke spent a week or two in the top 5, especially if Solana does what we outlined earlier in this video. If Solana is able to 6 or 7x from these levels, there's going to be a lot of capital looking to flow into the Solana ecosystem, and a lot of these Solana meme coins will look very attractive and undervalued, to be honest, which will help send them flying. Looking at this list right here, I don't know why Ponke is not right next to Turbo. I think there's a lot of garbage meme coins in between them. However, that just means that there's more catching up to do for Ponke. This means more returns on our position. And personally, I think Ponke is gearing up for a giant rip to the upside. Again, it has to happen when Solana finally wants to break out. But we've been range bound and chopping for so long now that I really do think the next move will be quite massive. Look at other coins like Turbo that have already broken out. There's becoming serious interest in meme coins once again, and I do believe that Ponke is still at a fair value to keep accumulating. I personally have enough Ponke where I feel content. However, it's not at a bad price at the moment, and quite frankly, I do think it is undervalued. Just to show you some comparisons, if Ponke was at the same market cap as Dog with Hat, it would be sitting at $4.67. This would put Ponke at $2.5 billion in market cap, and personally, I think that's absolutely doable. This could be the very low end of my price targets, right around $5. I'm quite confident that we will see a $5 Ponke this cycle. However, this is by no means the top. If we compare Ponke to WIF's all-time high, we have to note that it's much closer to $10, and it would cause Ponke to 21x in value. I personally think that this is a much more realistic price target. I'm fairly confident that it will go that high this cycle. However, it's not overly ambitious. At this price point, Ponke would be sitting around $4 to $5 billion. And with $5 billion being such a big psychological number, I would not be surprised if Ponke saw some selling pressure at this level. However, if I'm being honest, I think Dog with Hat will set new all-time highs and will see a market cap above $4.5 billion. This creates a higher ceiling for Ponke, and we have to compare Ponke to some of the larger memes in the space. Now, by no means do I think Ponke is going to flip Shiba Inu, and I really don't think it's going to hit SHIB's all-time high in market cap. However, I do think it's reasonable for Ponke to hit SHIB's market cap that it's sitting at right now. Obviously, like all other meme coins, SHIB is probably going to go up in the next 6 to 9 months. And that means that if Ponke does hit $10 billion in market cap, it's not necessarily going to be bigger than Shiba Inu. $10 billion in market cap also sounds a lot more reasonable if Solana was able to hit $500 billion in market cap. That means Ponke would still be a very slim slice of the overall Solana market cap, but in theory could net us 50x gains. This, I think, is the very high end for Ponke this cycle. Of course, I could be wrong. I am not a financial advisor. This video is not financial advice. However, I do think a $20 Ponke is possible. I'm not saying it's probable. I'm saying it's probably a best case scenario. Yes, Ponke can rip much higher, and I would be happy for Ponke to prove me wrong. However, at this point in time, my personal price target on Ponke is between $5 and $20. $5 on the low end, $20 on the absolute high end. I likely am going to sell a lot of my Ponke in between those $2 amounts. However, of course, I will keep you guys updated as I make moves in the future. Let me know in the comments section below what you think of Ponke cryptocurrency and your price targets for this upcoming bull market. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and check out my other uploads around my channel. I hope you all have a great day. Peace out.